He
Go ahead.
A bit of
finally
a hiccup there.
then he finally leaves, and then Patty is like, "Thank you. Do you want to go to like the lounges to sit down?" And I was like, "Yeah, yeah, I'll catch up. Let me just get my friend." And then I found Claudia, and I'm like, "I'm just not feeling it. Like this just killed my mood. I want to leave." So we left. Poor Patty was probably waiting for me, but I left.
Damn. Dude, that's. I'm not gonna lie, that story's freaking wild. You're the only person I know that has stories like this.
I swear
Oh,
to God, like
don't worry. I've had similar
Okay, fucker.
situations.
You respect the shop
Really?
rules and we'll get
Yep.
along just fine.
What?
Let's
Like, where
get
someone's
this over
threatening to,
with.
like, sick a mob on you?
Oh yeah.
What? Why?
Watch yourself, stranger. I know
Let's
some
see.
fellers that break
It's happened
legs
to
for
me.
coin.
wait, you're live.
On,
Yeah, I just went live just now.
Okay.
oh,
You gotta
then
give some warning.
yeah, you might want to give some warning.
Oh, sorry, guys. I thought you saw my thing. You guys always see my thing.
I
It
mean,
comes
yeah, but
late.
it's nice to get a warning.
Oh, okay, sorry.
You want something?
But anyways, sorry. Continue.
If you don't like my food, you can always go dumpster diving.
No, I mean, from my side, that was a
You
story.
gonna buy some food or
Oh.
just
Poor
stand there
Patty
like a
was just.
goddamn idiot?
I say Patty. I mean, we
Oh,
say
you want
Patty.
a guarantee, huh? Well,
Pa
maybe you
Yeah,
should
party?
try
Party?
selling to
Patty,
even a dumbass like
Oh.
you.
Patty, Patricia,
Okay. No, I gotcha.
and the rest of Valencia was honestly. I mean, it was nice, right? We got to see Valencia, but the rest was just like a trip. Yeah, we were just tourists.
I'm
Yeah, Valencia
assuming
is nice. It is a relatively quiet city, but
Cheap
its
ass son
infrastructure is
of a
nice.
bitch.
Did you go to
That's
the
all you gonna buy?
Did you end up going to the Science Museum?
Yeah, there was a
Like,
party there. The second
of
night.
course there was.
Mhm.
I
of
feel like
course
the
there
only way
was.
to get Dom to visit, the only way to get Dom to visit something is to make sure there's a party there.
Just
Look,
mention party
I'll
and
show you
he's
guys. I'll show you guys.
okay, show it.
Oh, and we got to see the final, England
Look quick, buy quicker, piss off fastest.
versus Spain.
England
Like in
versus
at
Spain.
Spain. Yeah, like we saw England versus Spain at Spain
In Spain.
Ugh,
Oh,
in Spain.
that must have
you
been chaotic.
you said
Yeah, just knowing how crazy sports fans can get.
Yeah, that's fair.
No, it was. I mean, it was all Spaniards. I remember there was this like British group of friends. Like there were like four. They were going back to their hotel, and one of them was really upset, like yelling, and like you could tell they're British because of their accent. And then one dude's like, "Dude, can you shut the fuck up? Like you want to get us killed or something?"
Jesus.
Valid
He's
concern.
like, "It was not fair." He's like, "Yeah, well, whatever. Let's just go home."
Man, I treat you that good
Damn.
and you don't even
Yeah,
fucking tip
the
me.
poor Brits.
Uh,
What the hell do you want this time?
but wait, I didn't get to hear your story, sociable.
I will save it for off stream.
Okay.
You don't buy something next time, I'll shoot you.
For Austria?
I know.
Yes,
Off.
for
Yeah,
Austria. Yes.
for
Are
Austria.
you guys coming to
For Austria.
Austria?
Yeah,
I mean,
listen.
Austria's pretty close. I could like meet you guys there.
For
Yeah,
Austria. Battle cry.
listen. If there are any folks in chat that are from Austria, let me know. Then I'll tell my stories. Otherwise, not happening.
Otherwise.
No,
Wait,
I'll tell you guys off stream.
you said not like. Wait. Why'd you say not Austria?
Me? No, I said I will tell you off stream.
Oh no, when you said something about unless there's people in chat that are something about Austria. I didn't get what you
Oh,
said.
I said if anybody in chat is from Austria, then I'll say it. Otherwise, I won't. I was just joking.
Good lord, that dude. Are
never
you
failed.
guys, or well, I guess sociable? Are you able to get on?
No, I'm in the office. I'm just taking a super long break. Everybody's like pinging me, where the hell are you? I should probably go back soon.
Oh, damn.
The earliest I can get on will be at 4:30.
Okay. So I'll probably be taking a break in about 3 hours, and then I'll be back on in the evening.
Okay. Yeah,
That
so I'll
is
join you then.
yeah, that is the goal. And then I'm off to Falling Day, and then I work one day, and then back off for another two. So I'm back on my, like, the funky schedule of the
Wednesdays and weekends.
Wednesday and weekend, yeah.
All the fun stuff.
All the fun stuffs. Dom,
Mm-hmm.
you're ridiculous. Just
Is
saying.
that a compliment?
No.
Do you think it?
Sociable. He's like, does that sound like a compliment? You know what I kind of want to do? I want to take my car back to the thing. I want to fly in my helicopter to a place I've never been to in this map. Because I feel like I'm getting bored of going to the same locations constantly. I feel like all these doors are open. They've all been looted. And even though I'm looting them again because they've been looted, but since spawned again, it just doesn't feel... You know what I'm saying? Like, I need a
Yeah.
change. I need a...
Sorry, say it again.
Oh, God damn it. I just need a new place to go to. Dom, have you figured out your fucking internet?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay?
Continue.
Yeah.
I'm writing a message. One sec, because I gotta leave in like 15 minutes. They said that the building is not equipped to be provisioned with fiber optic. And that's it. That's it. That's what the administration told me. So now I have to be like, it's my right, bitch. So contact someone and make it happen.
What do you mean? I thought the previous person had internet there.
And also,
No,
I thought this was established like from way back when.
Yeah, why would they wait this long to say that it's not equipped?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's all she said. It was a very short email.
So Europe is so weird to me in that way. Sorry, your place isn't equipped for internet. Deuces! Like, that would never fucking fly here. You
No,
know
no,
how
no, no, no.
quick I would
Mind
be in
you.
an office somewhere? I'd be like, no, what the fuck? This is a place of living. I need internet. That's not an excuse. I don't care what kind of internet I gotta get. Somebody is offering internet in this area.
Yeah.
No, actually,
Yes.
that's not Europe. That's Europe is like United States, probably even better. It's the administration we have.
What do you
When you
mean
say
the
See,
admin?
administration,
if
yeah, what does
Yeah.
administration mean?
King Cruisy and
the
Dr. Brockfus,
the
hey.
people who own the building,
Your landlords.
So your
the
landlords don't
landlord.
allow
Yeah.
people to have internet? That sounds stupid as fuck. How much are you paying?
No, the
And
landlords just don't want to go through the process of getting the government to cable the building because they have to pay for that. I looked it up online and it costs money.
so
So
is
what
this
They
a
is
just don't
nice
want to pay for
place
it.
or what is it?
It's just in the old city. It's hard to say if it's nice or not. It's remodeled. It's an old building, but
I mean,
okay?
regardless,
So
that
you
sounds
can't
like a
have.
basic human right is to have internet if you live in a place like that you should, because
it is.
everything
Well, then, but
surrounds
hold
the
on.
internet nowadays.
Is it? Are you? So you're not able to have fiber optic. What do people use for internet now at that place?
I don't know. I should ask some neighbors. I mean, then the lady before, she was just using her hotspot like me, but she was not a gamer or anything. Um,
And
so
you
I
haven't
mean,
spoken
no,
to
this is Europe. Like I can just go to the government and be like, hey, my landlords don't want to put fiber optic. Can you do something? And then we're gonna be like, hell yeah, we're gonna help you out, bro.
That's
So
how that works. Then how
that's
come
so.
how
no
it
one else
works.
has done it?
And why?
I
How
just
come
was
you haven't done it
hoping
yet?
that my landlords had like some sense of mind and they would do it without me having to go through the authorities, so to speak.
Oh well.
Yeah.
but no, like in Europe,
So it's been like half
it
a
should
year,
be not.
dude. Like, I mean, I don't understand what's so hard, like, about just getting an answer in a half a year's time, and now you've got to
Yeah,
go through. But I mean, by then you might as well move out of the fucking place and go to a place that has the ability or already has it pre-installed, and make that like a
yeah,
disclaimer, like, hey, if I'm gonna move in here, I need internet. I need
yeah. No, of
the
course.
access to internet. Is this gonna work out? Who knew that that would be such a complicated thing? Of
And then she went on vacation, like the administrator.
course she did.
Yeah,
They're
but
on vacation.
on
Always.
vacation. So it's not Europe. It's literally just I have a shitty landlord. That's it.
I guess what I mean by Europe is like if you did that in any of the states here, regardless, somebody would, I mean, there would be an answer.
Yeah,
Damn sure
there
wouldn't
will
take
be.
months to get an answer. It would be, there would be an answer as a
Yeah,
business like offering internet. And like internet usually, like those companies obviously want to have like you as a customer, so they'll try to do whatever.
yeah. The thing here is just it's more regulated, so the government has to put the fiber optic. I think in the US, the private companies put the fiber optic,
Yeah.
but the government here has to do it, but it's just not free. The landlords are gonna have to pay for that.
Got a random wandering horde in two different directions of the building. Yeah, I don't know,
But
man.
I
I feel
got
like we've been waiting on you to have internet for like 6 months.
Yeah.
yeah. But I gotta head out.
All right,
Yeah,
Dom.
I should probably head out too.
And
Gotta head out.
sociable. Thanks for hanging.
I'll see you later today.
Okie dokie.
Bye bye.
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 Oh god, that sounds like a screamer. No. 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 Dr. Octopus, okay. Let's do it. Joe the Testicle, late night. It's 5:37 p.m. for me here. What do you mean late night? I mean, well, I guess I was up till like 2:30, but I woke up at like 10:30 this morning. Here, let me go in Ratcha. Broadcasting. What's up? Whee! All right. Putting in all of my goods.
So much has changed. I haven't been on the server in like
A minute.
a long time. I'm definitely gonna fall into that moat, by the way, at some point.
You probably will. Honestly, I'm surprised. Like, it was weird. There was like a wandering horde, but the zombies were like coming from two different sides, which is kind of like a weird pattern for a wandering horde. I don't know.
Was it two separate wandering hordes, maybe?
I don't know. It's just weird. There's like, I mean, technically it was the size of like what a normal wandering horde would be. It's like 6 zombies, and it was like 6, zombies. Fuck. You know what I kind of want to do? I kind of want to buy a vending machine and just put stuff in there, and if people want to buy it, they can buy it for cheaper than they get it at the trader, and I could become the new trader, and I'm gonna put them out of business. That's my whole plan.
Ashley, the venture capitalist.
But wait, is that really what a venture capitalist is?
Good definition. Venture capitalist, a private equity investor who provides capital to companies with high growth potential. No, it sounds like an investor rather than entrepreneur, I guess.
I'm investing in myself.
Yes.
Oh, somebody's making a lot of paint for me. Hoo-hoo, they shouldn't have done that. Somebody's about to go to town.
How was your weekend?
It was good. Other than the fact that I had to work it, you know. Other than that, it was good.
Boo.
Yeah,
You work both days, right? Saturday, Sunday.
yeah,
Boo.
yeah. It's an
Fuck that.
unfortunate thing. Um, and I mean, it wasn't really the most fun of the days either. I was tired. Like my load was stupid.
That was
But
just very
other than
busy.
that, oh yeah. I mean, not because the patients were terribly sick. It was because terribly needy, which is a whole different.
Mm.
I don't know, honestly, which is worse, being stressed out that someone's trying to die or on you, or having somebody who's like equally driving you insane. Both
Just
feel
by
equally
sheer amount
taxing
of
in a different
demands
way.
that they're
Huh?
making. Just by like the sheer amount of demands that they're making.
Yeah. Well, the irony was I'm trying to make this easy on you, and I'm like, really? Like
What
this
does it
feels like
feel
the
like?
opposite. This feels like the opposite of easy. This feels like I'm drowning. Like I didn't say, anything, but I was thinking really hardcore. I'm like, man, I'm so glad thoughts don't like project exteriorly, because having someone say, listen, I'm trying to be easy with you. I'm thinking easy would be me not being in here every 15 minutes. You are not trying to make it easy on me. You're making me miserable.
That's that's why I can't do like a people thing. Is one, I have resting bitch face, and my face will absolutely betray me
Yeah.
if if someone says something, I can lie to them. My face can't lie to them.
Yeah. Like, no.
No, no. I mean, yes, but
Yes, but no.
you're awful. But if you die, then I don't have a job. So.
There's a difference though between people needing help and then people just being an asshole. Let's
Mhm.
just put it that way. There's a complete difference. And I like again, I will go like beyond, above the moon and back for somebody. Hold on. Give me a second.
Okay.
Okay.
Back.
So it's one thing if someone's like needy because they need help, and another thing, like I said, for being an asshole. Like I'll go above and beyond for somebody who is just polite and understanding,
Mhm.
like with time. But when people aren't and they make your job really, really difficult when it doesn't have to be, that's when it's frustrating. And I just kind of had that situation, and everyone else was like, "Why didn't you just ask for a new assignment for the day number two?" I'm like, "Cause then it's someone else's problem. I don't want to put someone else through that. I'll just get over my two. Now, if I come back and y'all try to assign me the same assignment, I'll be like, no, I don't want that." I had that last time. I've done my duty with that. I am done.
Do you say you have more good patients or like annoying patients?
Um, I think it's pretty close to even. There
Mm.
was a period where I had like a decent amount of people who were very like I said, understanding. I could tell them like, hey, I'm sorry I'm not going to be able to be in here like every second, but I will, gladly help you if I can. Um, you know, like stuff like that. Like if I have time. Hang on just 2 seconds.
Okay.
Hello? Hey,
Hello.
Vernon. Okay. I'm sorry. Where were we? The so half and half. Sometimes I can talk to people and tell them like, hey, I can't be in the room like all the time, but if you whatever you need, just let me know, but let me know ahead of time so I can like grab whatever it is. And so I'm not making multiple trips, especially if it's like a situation where someone is on contact. So um which just means that I have to like fully gown up and whatnot. So situations like that.
My sister
But
hates doing that with
yeah,
the like she has to like wear like a full hazmat suit and shit.
yeah, depending on what it is, yeah. Like
Yeah.
some things I won't because I'm like, dude, I'm not gonna get that. I don't touch your fucking face, like, and have gloves on, like after like handling whatever, and you're fine. But then there's certain things that do require like full gown and whatnot if it's gonna get on you or if there's even a chance, and then that's different. Um, but you'll get people that will like send you for something, then you'll get back and be like, "Oh, can you also do this?" And they're like, "Okay, I'll go grab that." And they're like, "Oh, but can you also do this?" And you're like, "Okay." And I'm like, "Is there anything else?" Not that I can think of right now. And you're like, "God damn it." Like,
Take the suit off and oh wait, no, I do have something.
yeah, and I'm just like, "Come on, I have like a bazillion other things to do." And I know it sounds like I don't. And I finally had to talk on day 2. I had to tell one of the girls, I was like, "Listen, I I I have to be able to do my work." I was like, I have somebody else as well that I haven't seen yet. I've been in your room. I was like for like an hour and 45 minutes, without even going to check on them. I was like, so I, you know, I don't mind being in here, but you've got to like allow me to not just be in here the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Um, she didn't like that at all. I'll just go ahead
Yeah,
and
'cause
say
she
that.
wants to be the only patient in the hospital.
Yeah, she was not happy with that response. She says, well, here, let me just make it easy for you so I can get out of your hair. I'm like, that's okay. That's not, I hate that shit. It's like so manipulative. I'm like, that is not what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I am saying that I don't mind doing things for you, but I feel like I was getting my kindness taken advantage of, and everybody was getting like irritated, and they're like, Ashley, quit going in there so much. They're like, just tell her that this is not like you can't just be in there every 5 seconds, and she's gonna have to like figure it out.
Yeah.
And
And
then
that was a patient, or that was a
that was a
different nurse?
patient. And
Oh,
then not no, I mean that was a different nurse like telling me, they're like, just say like I am not gonna be in here every 5 seconds, so tell me what you need while you're while I'm in here, and
mhm.
then I'll do whatever it is then, and then I'll be back in like 30 minutes to an hour.
Yeah.
And so in the meantime, like that whole time I was in the room, I kept getting interrupted, like by a physician that kept popping his head in. He's like, hey, can you do this? Hey, I need you to do this. Hey, what about this? And I'm asking me another patient's like information, like as I'm in another patient's room because I can't get out of the room. You know what I'm saying? Like that's when it gets frustrating because it was like, dude, I can't even like leave out of here. And he was just like, hey, this, hey, and this, hey, and this. And I looked at her and I'm like, listen, I gotta go. I've got like a lot of orders I'm trying to get done right now, and I have some questions I need to ask this guy before he takes off down the hall and I'm not able to get in touch with him.
Mm.
So, um, and that's what I mean, like stuff like that, just unreasonable like stuff, and then and then they get agitated with you. And I think my biggest thing yesterday was that she tried to like lie and tell her mom that I hadn't been in the room and that she hadn't eaten and that like I hadn't like turned her like when she has like sores and whatnot. And I was like, I literally looked at her mom and said, there is a tracker, I said, on this monitor that tells you how many times I've entered this room and how long I've been in this room. I said, if we can pull that up, I have no problem doing that. I was like, I have been literally here the entire time. Like more than I should be, you know?
That sounds. Nursing sounds like high stakes customer service,
Yeah,
which
that
would
that
drive
is
me
a
insane.
very good way to put it. High stakes customer service. But something that like regardless if it's management's fault in staffing or whatever the situation is, you will take the fall for regardless. And if there is complaints, it will then fall on you regardless too. Which is why I'm like, all right, I've got everyone here as a witness. Have I not been in this room a gazillion times? If she develops any like ulcerations, it is not because of me. I was like, I have not left this room. I have turned her more than what is evidence-based practice to turn somebody to prevent them from developing like anything. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Um, and like I said, if I get someone who's super like sweet and understanding, but they're needy at the same time, I'm not bothered by that, and it doesn't bother me throughout the day. Like I'm like, that's fine. Like there's at least they're kind about it. They'll be like, hey, I understand, like, I'm asking a lot, da 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 da. Just whenever you get time, would you be able to do this? It's when I have someone like that that I'm like, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Give me just a moment. Let me get caught up on this. I'll come back, I promise. And if I say I'm
It,
gonna do it, I'm
all
gonna do
attitude.
it. Yeah, it's all
It's all
attitude.
attitude.
But when it gets exhausting is when you have like situations like that. And I think that was the mother finally understood later, because she told me, she was like, I think she's just doing this for attention at this point. And I'm like, thank
Hmm.
God, at least the mom is like understanding of the situation, because this is a grown woman I'm taking care of, like well grown. And so I was like, I was just happy that her mom like looked past it by the end of the shift, my second day in shift, and she was just whispering to me going, I think that this is an attention thing. And I'm like, well, as long as you know that. I said, I've been doing everything I'm supposed to do in here. I was like, and
Hmm.
I really can't do any more than just that.
Yeah.
And she's like, you're fine. She's like, just go, just go. And I'm like, oh fuck, thank you. Like, I was like, thank you so much, Jesus, that's all I wanted, was just a little
Well,
understanding.
it's good that she at least understood at some point. I feel like there's definitely been. And do you think it's because they're more or less scared of like what's going on? Like
Sometimes
scared of
like
being in the hospital?
yeah, I definitely had one person that was like, it wasn't my patient, but they were like waving and they're like telling other people to get my attention because they wanted me to go into the room. And they're like, hey, they're like, you don't have to do anything about this, but I'm just letting you know because I said I would that like this person is wanting you to be in the room right now. And I'm like, I literally can't, especially if I have like a one-to-one or a really sick patient. I'm like, I don't have time you know, to deal with another person's patient. You
Yeah.
know, I'm like I just don't not that if I didn't have if I had a moment in the day I wouldn't mind, you know, like sure, like
Mhm.
you want me to sit with you for a little bit, I don't mind. I'll do that. But when I have the chance that if I leave my patient alone that something bad happens, it's not worth it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna be like, I'm sorry. It's just different. And I think a lot of times in healthcare, people will see like a face and they'll be like, "Hey, my such and such needs this." And I'm like, "I don't know anything about your family or your
Mhm.
family member. Like I didn't get report on them. I don't know if they're allowed to have that. I don't know." And they'll be like, "What's going on with such and such? I need someone to talk to me." And I'm like, I'm the wrong person because I don't know anything about your family member. I'm sorry. Like that is that would be whoever is over that person for the day. Like people, because there's so many rooms, people assume that just everyone knows everything about their family member, and I'm like, so they'll just stop anybody. And you're like, I
Yeah.
literally can't tell you. Like I'm not trying to sound like rude or anything, but I don't know what's going on with your family member. I might have heard like that they're not doing well, but that's not my place to say something like that when I don't know the full scope of what's going on. But you'll have some that will want those explanations, and sometimes you'll have like physicians who don't talk to the patient's family the way they should, like in the sense of like filling them in.
Mhm.
So you'll have like patient family members like asking questions that you technically legally are not allowed to answer. Like I could soundly like answer a lot of their questions, but I'm not going to
You
because
want
technically
something?
it's out of my scope. Like I can tell you lab values, I can tell you that it looks
Just
better than
get the
before. I
fuck out of
cannot
here.
read I can't even read results technically from an x-ray because it's not interpreted by, even though those results are interpreted by a physician, they have to be vocalized by another physician to the
Mhm.
patient's family. So oftentimes they'll be like, is it red? It's red. Yeah, it's red. Well, can you tell me the results? No, I can't.
Yeah, because
And
it's all
sometimes we
liability.
do. Yeah, and sometimes we do just because we're like, dude, it doesn't look bad. I can tell you this much. It looks better. But and that's just to like appease the situation to be like, here, I'll let you know because oftentimes you'll have somebody who will have a sore throat and they'll demand to see a physician about it. They'll be like, I want to see the doctor. I'm
Mhm.
like, they're not going to come for a sore throat. And then they take that as a slap in the face. Well, why not? Like, that's just as important as any other. I'm like, no, it's not to them. They have a hierarchy of need and they're not going to come for that. They're going to ask me what it is that you need and then they're just going to give me something for it to give you, and that's it. Unless you're
That's
like crashing actively or have a huge change in like status, they're not just going to stop what they're doing. Cuz like a lot of the physicians in our hospital are seeing like over 30 patients plus, you
Mhm.
know? And you have to think they have to know everything about those patients. They have to dig in each of those patients' charts before putting in orders. You know what I'm saying? So that's time consuming. I don't envy that
I've got a
process
bad
either,
feeling
you know?
about this.
Mhm.
What up, Burden? But yeah, so just stuff like that. Like the week before, my patients were just really sick. So I was busy just mainly with that. But I'm able to focus because I'm not getting interrupted by anybody. Because I mean, both of my patients at that time were vented and sedated and everything, but they were really just really sick. So
Mhm.
they took a lot of time. But but then you'll get, like I said, you'll get people who aren't as sick and they're ready to go to the floor or to a PCU or, you know, med surg, whatever. And you, you know, you have to build a realistic expectation too, because oftentimes like I'm like the level of like one-to-one kind of care you're getting right now, you are not going to get on a floor. So if you're in there every 5 seconds, I'm like they're about to be very pissed off here shortly when they go and they're on a floor that where they're not going to be seen for like an hour. Where
Is
like
the floor where it's like a bunch of beds in one room rather than
n-
like one or two, or is
no,
that
I mean,
different?
so any critical, like PCU is still considered the floor, but it's still also considered critical care. So their ratios are usually like 4-to-1. In some states, they'll push people 5-to-1. I think that's really stupid and really dangerous, but it's usually a 4-to-1 ratio.
Mhm.
ICU, we're usually 1-to-2 ratio, depending on how sick the patient is. If they're like technically if they're a CV patient, which is like a continuous dialysis, like continuous renal replacement therapy patient, because they're usually very sick, those are supposed to be 1-to-1s. And those can
Mhm.
keep you very busy if they're really sick. So like sometimes we'll be 1-to-1. Sometimes I get a CV plus one, which sucks. Like if we're short staffed and they have to have someone open to admit, some people get tripled. And the other day, one of my friends got tripled and she was drowning. And so in between like doing my stuff, I was running in and helping her just to get caught up and get her patient set up when they came up from the ER. Um, because it was like it's like such a like a matter of time. Like when you get someone from the ER, they have so much time where stuff isn't running, that like you might be on the verge of like having someone crash as they're arriving in your like unit. So you have to like be ready and have everything prepared in the room. And you usually have like 4 nurses setting up everything at once, like trying to, and you have respiratory, like getting the vent set in the room so that they can quit bagging the patient. Because we have some transport like ventilators, but there's only so many in the hospital. So oftentimes you will bag a patient, especially if you're taking them to OR or something. You'll take them off the vent and you'll bag them until you get them wherever they're going. So
That'll sound very hectic.
it's very hectic. I wish we had like a bring people to work day so they could kind of see, like what we do.
Yeah. Oh, kind of like they do for the surgery, where you have like the like bleachers around
Oh yeah, yeah,
the
like
operating
that.
table.
Like where you can have people like watch in on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, obviously they would never do that because of HIPAA purposes, but it would be nice if you would allow for general public to kind of take a walk in the shoes so that there was a little bit more of like an understanding with
Yeah.
people and time constraints and stuff, you know? Edger, thanks for the follow.
That would be an interesting way to kind of reduce the cost of care, maybe. Like when you come in, maybe if you don't have like insurance, or if you don't have great insurance, you can be offered, if you're conscious, you could be offered like, do you want students to come in and see what's going on? It'll be less. So the
Yeah,
hospital gets to train, and then the other person gets to pay less.
but I don't know if that would be the case though, because you couldn't have like students manage the care. They're not licensed.
Oh no, no,
So
just to
technically,
like witness and like like look to bring your friends to work
oh,
day sort of thing.
uh, I think it would be just good and like, I think it would be more so like, I guess in a way it could be beneficial to the patient to see how like the daily routine works.
Hmm.
Because obviously in everything there's politics, right? So we've got things we have to deal with that it's like we're like, why are we doing this? This is tedious, or this is taking away time that I could be doing something more pertinent, stuff like that. But and then like so when people are like, where were you? You could be like, well, I was in rounds. Like I have 2 sets of rounds I go to, right? So I have rounds with the physician. So the intensivists in the morning will come by and round. Then I have like official rounds with like our care team where they're like, what's the outcome, the objective for this patient? Is there anything we're waiting on? Why are they still on the unit? What makes them, you know, what makes them where they need or require ICU? Like, can they be stepped down at this point? So they go through that. They go through what's our hangups, what is the patient able to ambulate? Do we need physical therapy on for them? Go ahead and put in the order, whatever. So they'll just ask about like outcomes. Are they recovering? Um, and then after those rounds, then we can go back to what we were doing. And then at that time, you have all the specialties starting to round, like the cardiologist, nephrologist, pulmonologist, whoever is rounding on, the patients, then start going around, putting in their orders, stopping you and going, hey, what was this for the night? Or, hey, how are we doing today so far? Have we had any reoccurrence of X, Y, and Z? And then you kind of give handoff on that to them, and then they'll put in their orders, or you'll ask like and say, hey, like I'm having this issue that needs to be addressed. Maybe we should try some like Lasix, and the physician will be like, sure, we'll do that. Let's add in the order, and then you'll have to do report backs throughout the day. So it's a lot of tedious stuff like that happens like in a day's work, because oftentimes our physicians sometimes don't put in their orders themselves. They'll tell you verbal, and I'll have to write it up and fax it in or scan it in to the chart. So that's more time that it takes away from what I'm doing to do that. And we don't have phlebotomists, and sometimes we don't have PCTs or unit clerks. And so we're also answering calls from family. We're also trying to handle the stuff with our patients during those times and complete our order sets and do our charting, And give or take, if a patient has like 5 or 6 drains plus a Foley and they're on strict I's and O's, like I'm checking that like every hour to 2 hours, and then having to document like outputs and then call in to surgical teams to let them know like, hey, we're having like a change in output or color consistency or whatever, and I think we might be having this problem. Or I pulled a set of labs, here they are, just in case you want to take a look at it yourself. So it's just a lot of that, a lot of back and forth. What's up, Edgar? Oh, it's Edgar. See, I said it wrong. I said your name completely wrong. Hey, Liger.
Yeah, what did you said Edge something?
I said Edger, not Edgar. I was like, wait a second, I'm saying that completely wrong. But anyway, that's just kind of like day-to-day stuff. And then in between having like, you'll have family stop you and stuff. I've had families argue with me about wound care orders before. Like, hey, this isn't getting better. I'm like, it's only been 2 days. And they're like, well, that's not fast enough. I'm like, well, that's not how wounds heal. Like, it takes weeks to heal, and then they'll argue, and I'm going, where's your medical background? I'm like, how are you able to argue what you're saying? Like, I don't understand. And they'll say like,
they looked it up on Google, so of course they have to be right.
Yeah, they'll be like, I like the cream better. I don't know why you guys are using like the, the hard form of this. And I'm like, well, because with evidence-based medicine, this is the best to use on somebody like this patient. And they'll be like, I don't like that. They only gave it a day. I'm like, that's because they gave it a day to satisfy your complaining about it. Like, they didn't want to do that. They have like a specific order set that they wanted to follow, and so that's what they were doing. So I'll have stuff like that. So sometimes like I'll spend time in the room just explaining things and going through things with people that weren't either previously like explained by somebody else, or that they're frustrated about, and we'll talk through those things. So that can take time too. And anytime I have to do that, it takes time away from my like other patient care, which is like unfortunate, So that's the only time I get frustrated. Huh?
Sounds like a balancing act.
Yeah, it's a balancing act of like what's more important essentially at that time. And then I'll tell them in that moment like, hey, we're gonna have to table this for a second. I gotta run into this other room. And there's been times I multitask. I'll be at the door like of the room, and I'll be, explaining something while like poking my head around the corner and like yelling, "Stop! Don't touch that! Don't touch!" like in the other room. like having, you know, sometimes it's like having grown-ups who are toddlers in a way when they get like altered, because then you're like, no, don't rip that out. Like,
Stop touching things.
stop touching things. And you're like looking in the other room and you're like trying to have a conversation while you're like, your other part of your brain's going, no, stop. So like I'll be having like two different conversations at once sometimes. So for that, I think ADD is pretty good for, honestly, because I feel like I have that on a typical day to day anyway. So then when I'm like having those conversations, I'm like, man, I feel like I'm having the most hella ADD like situation right now. Or I'm like addressing somebody else is hollering out in the hallway, hey, you've got to call in line, whatever. I'm like, give me 2 seconds. I'm like, hey, stop touching that. And I'm like, but anyways, I'll be right back. Give me 2 seconds.
You gotta give them oven mitts so they can't touch anything. Like
Oh,
you
I
do
did.
With, chicken pox. Oh yeah.
You know what I told him? I was like, keep on your Muhammad Ali mitts. I was like, we're about to go boxing, and he's like, really? I'm like, yes. That's why you have to keep those on. And then he's like, oh, okay. And then tries to take them off again. I'm like, stop it. I said, remember
Oh,
your
yeah.
Muhammad Ali. Keep on your gloves. You're constantly reminding. Like, don't touch that. As soon as it's time for my nap, I get tired all the time. Talking about all this makes me want to tell you what I am going through. Oh, what's going on? Talk to me. Talk to me, sir.
I want a nap.
Like, you ever wake up and then you immediately are like, man, I could use a nap. I want to go to sleep. Ooh, this looks like a new place. I kind of want to go in here.
I think those were army tents out front, no?
I think so. I think I'm gonna check it out. I'm feeling dangerous. I'm about to go in. Let's see. We'll keep that all in here. I don't really need that. Come here, Robot. I actually need to put some like heals in my Robot because my Robot has no like meds on it. I should have brought some back from the place. CHF and kidney problems.
My sensors have picked up something.
Oh damn. Oop, hang on. Like you have chronic kidney disease? Like what stage are you?
Wait, what's CHF?
Congestive heart failure. Let's see. Who is texting me right now? Oh my god, my nose itches. Like, I'm always like nervous on my day off of work. Anytime I see a text message, the first thing I'm thinking is, oh god, it's trying to get in touch with me. You're gonna start talking to a transplant team, get stuff started? Wait. So what stage of kidney disease are you, and then what's your ejection fraction? You said you have CHF? Like, what are your numbers? Like, what are you, like, do you have chronic, like, hypertension, I'm assuming?
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
Oh my god, this man. Zaycons, what's up? How goes it? Balls.
I got about 10 minutes, but I'll be back. We're still on.
Okay. Are you gonna play or no?
I play a little after work. I have to use my lunch for the doctor's appointment. So
Oh, that's a shame.
yeah.
Damn. R.I.P.
Yeah.
Let us know how it goes. Oh God, that's a screamer. I hear a screamer. I hear a screamer. Where's the
Speaking about
screamer?
work, I last week got word back from a client that they gave me all of the data that they need to give me, and I was like, "Okay, are you sure that you gave me all of the data?" And they're like,
Yep.
"Yes, all of the data is in the folder." Okay, cool. This morning, I go onto their server, and um, I do a comparison. So they gave me images, and they
Yeah.
gave me image data, which I have to correlate to a whole bunch of other things. But basically, it's one image per one row of image data.
Yeah.
Because the image data is a document that corresponds to the data that into the application.
Right.
There were over 300,000 images missing.
Oh my God.
The data row did not have an image, and I'm like, okay, well now I got to go back to them and say you're missing more than half of what you said that you gave me. And it's been like this since I've been
Jesus.
working with them last year. It's like every time I ask them something, it's, oh yeah, that's accurate. It's not accurate.
Damn, I'm sorry. That really sucks. It's like I asked you this. I gave you
Lied to
your
my face.
opportunity. Oh, you have dialysis tomorrow? Are you like oh tomorrow? So you're Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday dialysis? So you're in stage. So you're looking for kidney transplant? Oh, holy heck. Like what's your blood pressure like right now? Because I think for transplant they do have like certain criteria. I think they want to make sure that you meet. They usually try to make sure your blood pressure's been under control for like a period of time as well. Knew the whole time and didn't ask the questions from about 5 minutes ago. Oh my God, it was already open. That was my bad. Yep. I'm sorry. Dialysis is tough.
I've got a bad feeling
That's pretty
about this.
taxing on the majority of patients, you know? Alright, you know what? I was like, I'm busy. I'm trying to open this. I'm getting punched in the back of the head by a zombie.
How dare they?
How dare they? I feel like Jim Carrey when he says that. How dare they? What if this is a cruel prank? What if this is a cash bar? How dare they?
What movie's that from?
The Grinch.
I
It's
haven't
like,
watched that in so long.
and she's like, there's gonna be food and like prizes or something like that, and Martha May will be there. And he goes, it sounds terrific. He goes, I'll go. And he goes, wait, what if this is a cruel prank? What if it's a cash bar? How dare they? All right.
I don't remember that. I need to watch that
Oh
movie
my
again, though.
God. It's so good. It's so good.
Apparently, I found out he chain smoked the entire filming of The Grinch, but he like did it, um, like he basically just had to say like this is for the kids, this is for the kids, and all that like over and over.
Mm. The Grinch was like taxing on him, wasn't it? Like, didn't he have to like,
Yeah, like the makeup.
yeah.
The makeup was like an 8-hour chair job every day.
Dude, I can't. He said, I think he said it was like living in his own personal hell or something like that.
Yeah.
But he's like, I did it for the kids. It was because of the audience. That's the only reason he said he did. He like went through with it was because of like his audience was children. But it can be related to arrhythmia, but also like hypertension, chronic hypertension, valvular disease, congenital
Master,
heart
we are not alone.
defects. Last Thursday I passed out because my blood pressure dropped and I had 10 minutes left before I go home. Jesus, how much did they take off? They shouldn't they be like watching that and have like albumin on for them? I don't know about outpatient dialysis centers, but for us, like our dialysis, nurses usually transfuse like blood if they have to during that. They give albumin and they'll hang it with while they're running dialysis. See, I don't run like the typical hemodialysis machines. I run like a CV machine. So it's just a continuous dialysis. And I just chart my hourlies. And if your blood pressure starts to drop, I just change my UF and how much I'm pulling. So we just like we're constantly like that's why they're a 1-to-1 because we're constantly like changing the rate of blood flow per clotting issues. We're changing our ultrafiltration rate depending on how much we're trying to pull per hour, and I usually base that off of how much the patient's intaking, whether it be IV fluid wise, and that includes any drips they're on.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Like anything that they're taking in, whether like oral intake or if it's like through a feeding tube or whatever. So nephrology will tell me like I want to take off like X amount, or I want to try to take off without putting on pressors, and then I'll try to meet whatever that requirement is during my shift.
I need to hop, but I'll be back later.
Okie
Everyone
dokie,
have
hasta
choice.
luego, good luck at your doctor's appointment.
Thank you.
And whatever you do, don't get stressed out. They call it white coat syndrome because people often come in and their blood pressure is higher than it normally is because they get anxious, like being at a doctor's office. Like I'm about to get freaking jumped by like 50 zombies. Like this always happens anytime I go to this like location. Okay. There we go. Oh my god, speaking of, see? This little crazy man. It's like they hear the gunshots and they're like, they come a running. Da 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 da. Maybe not actually. I'm not actually a doctor. Octopus is like, I'm not actually a doctor. Maybe. Aw, don't sell yourself short. You know, and everything is practice and like just concentration. If you just sat down and you studied, I'm sure you could do it. Just a lot of discipline with that, with the study material, coursework. Got him. Stop it. Stay down.
Master, we are not alone.
I said stand down. Oh shit. Oh my god. See, like how? How is there so many? Oh my god. Ma'am. No, don't act like you don't. No. 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 Just a lot of no. I just want a reason to snipe things. I think it's pretty powerful though. Wait, what? Who's making that noise? Did you hear that? The squirting noise? It's like some gargling noise. What's up, Skywolf? How are you doing? Just realized that the sun's starting to shift again, so I'm starting to get washed out again. Time to darken. It's like I'm trying to like, this is not working. Not working. Not even in the slightest. Just got to start closing the blinds, which I hate because like it makes me sad to like close my blinds when it's so pretty outside. Yeah, a lot of perseverance. Wait, are you out of med school? What do you mean 12 years? I didn't even know they had a residency that long. I think surgical residents are 6 to 8 years. And then some of them do fellowship too, give or take. Are you talking about school altogether, like everything you go through from bachelor's to med school to residency to 6 in general, 6 years in fellowship? Yeah. Oh, for what? And so you are in Europe, we do. Oh, you do it different. Okay. Oh, you're in Europe. Okay. What part? Okay.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Oh shit. Fuck, 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 fuck. Latvia. Okay. I am doing well, just trying to murder some zombies. No, ma'am. She doesn't have shoes on. What kind of apocalyptic zombie are you? Like sketched out with this location. I don't want to hurt the deer. Is this a new 1.0? Yeah. Oh yeah, it's I like it, honestly. The only thing I'm hoping that they fix is like the zombie hordes, 'cause I start frame dropping then. And somebody put it to me this way. It's like instead of spreading it across like multiple instead of spreading it across multiple like levels of RAM, they do it on it's like very heavy on one core, I guess. And so then it overworks it and drops frames. So that part is unfortunate. That's the only thing. It's the only thing I care about. Started doing dialysis in October. If you don't mind me asking, how old are you? Can we change a weather to something more dark? Oh no, why? I don't want it to be dark. Ew. Oh god dang. Okay. Um hmm. I'm just gonna, well, fuck. Um Parkour.
Incoming enemy. Prepare for conflict.
Well, and here come all the freaking zombies. All right, I hear her. I don't see her. Hmm. Where? Okay. What the fuck? Do you hear that? I'm so confused. I am so confused. Oh god damn. Okay, that scared me. No. No, Susie. Hmm. Oh shit. Where'd you come from? I like how this game made some jump scares when you go into a building. So I don't think I've ran into that yet. So that kind of makes me sad. I'm looking forward to it though. Damn. What kind of dark, like, dungeonous thing is this? Alright, come on, robot. I don't want any of that. I don't want, no, I don't want that. Hmm. Maybe, okay. 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 No. Hey! Bonor, thanks for the follow.
Master, we are not alone.
What? Sounds like a screamer, yeah. 45. Damn, I'm sorry. Oh, shit. I bet that's really exhausting. Whoop. Oh, shit. Are you serious, this bitch? Just killed a nurse, oh my god. Damn. Well, she started it. Are you turn on integration today? You know what?
My sensors have picked up something.
Fuck. The frick is happening right now? It's a trap. Fucking line car. What the hell is this? I'm not gonna lie, I don't like any of this.
We're sitting here today with film star Natalie Portman.
Hello.
Oh, I bet. No, I was told it's extremely exhausting. Most of our patients like sleep right afterwards and for hours. The family will be like, "Oh, did they get dialysis today?" I'm like, "Yep." Hashtag nighttime. What in the hell is this music? It's like remixed songs of like whatever. Here.
Mr. Sandberg.
Like a boss. Mr. Sandberg. Ooh. Hey, we got some Base Hunter.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Wait. All right, let's go. Nope, nope, nope. Wait. Hold on. Oh shit. Wrong way.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
I just need to get around. Yes. Oh my god, it's so bright outside. I just need to turn. I just need to shut my blinds. Like, partially. Wait! I need to put gas in it. It's like a little resting stop.
Okay, everyone, welcome to grammar class. Today we're learning about semicolons. Yes, Lonely Island?
We use
Semicolons.
every day.
Can you give me an example?
Oh, hell yeah. Get ready for a whale of a time. Shamu, my whole team coming clean. Shampoo, these dudes is comic relief. Whoopee, and I'm the motherfucking monster. Cookie, when you see me, better cross the street. Frogger, then go home and write about it. Blogger, did I do that? Urkel, yo Angela, who's the boss? Merkel, I'll take you where you never been. Oxnard, then make you suck a bull's nut. Oxnard, if Miss
What is this?
The man, let me hear you applaud. He is more.
I don't know, but it's super bright. It's just really, really, really bright. Are you trying to say like, hey, it's blood moon time? See, like, look at all the chroma in the background. It's all fucked up. But it's like also, hold on. I could just like so freaking bright.
Master, we are not alone.
Said chicken to your left. Snake. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, I definitely shot you. Come on now. Wait, I'm going back. I'm not going forward. This mine has it all. Deluxe, thanks for the follow. I'm just gonna hop down.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Captain America, thanks for the follow. Captain Merc. Dun, 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 dun. Scary music, leave me alone. There, is that better? Is that more scary? The fuck? Social, you're such a dick. I was like, what the fuck is that? There we go. Now to find my way out of here.
My senses have picked up something.
What? Where? Whew. Got him. Show me your base? Okay. Fuck. Oh, if you don't get off me. Thanks, sociable. All right.
Master, we are not alone.
Oh my god, Arctic. Jesus Christ. You gotta give me a little bit of warning. Alright. right, sociable. Thanks for the lurk. I don't know, man. Honestly. Oh no, why that's not working. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Okay. Oh god. Hold on. Did you look to see if there's any more that are needed? Because I thought that we got them all, you know? I could be wrong, but I thought we did. I think I get better deals with him to buy. Have you tried selling some of the duplicate stuff that we own? Because I think that we can, you know. And then you can buy another filter if he still has one. I think he has like the filters daily, honestly. I don't think that... I don't think that's too hard. Alright, yeah, go grab that. Sell some of the mods. We have so many duplicates. I was about to go sell some to him anyway. Like, we have so many. Just, like, organize it, I guess, and, whatever ones we have the most of, just get rid of those. Y'all already know I was gonna do this. Everybody here knew. It was a matter of time. They changed it. We don't have the red cabinets anymore. It's just the brown ones. You know? It used to be red. Yumori, thanks for the follow. the hill. They run up the hill. They run up the hill. Let's see.
Oh, look at you.
Oh, there's not a finished gloss up here. Ooh, thank you. Jared Mins, thanks for the follow. Thanks, Balnor. Oh shit. Well. Oh my god. they don't like it, they can repaint it. Yeah. That's fair. Listen, I like it. I think it looks good.
My sensors have picked up something.
Fuck. 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 God damn it. God damn it. Jump right now would be really, really helpful. Oh my god.
My sensors have picked up something.
How's life treating you? It's treating me well, dude. I cannot complain right now. This room is so dingy. Let's see. Ew, I don't like that at all. What a waste. I still need windows in here. This is depressing. Let's see. Delete that. All right. What are we thinking, guys? What do we think of the humble abode? Let's see. Double, double toilet trouble. Liger, thank you. Fire burning cauldron, double, double, double toilet trouble. We didn't finish all the Harry Potter movies. can you make more paint? Hey, Burden. Be hard to see on stream at some points. Yeah, no, I agree. It's very foggy. Is that your bedroom? How about a ramp to jump on your mini bike and ride out the window first thing in the morning? That'd be awesome. Riding on the wall.
How about I empty your pot? What are you, a zombie? Decide already.
Master, we are not alone.
Oh, you want a guarantee, huh? Well, maybe you should try Shamwood. For fuck's sake, what is it now? I knew you were a cheap motherfucker.
He called me a cheap fucker. Very superstitious. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, it's John Williams. of them. So this song? Who composed this? Ooh, thank you. Arctic, we have boxes out here. This is James Horner. And then, also, who could ever forget? See if you guys know. Speaking of a beautiful, beautiful movie. He's filling in holes. This man is like hard at work over here, just filling in holes. Yeah, that's James Horner too. I'm about to restart some level 1 quests. You know? I think I'll do that. I'm gonna go ahead and cancel.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Oh god.
We want to know.
Oh my god. Let's see. Oh damn.
My senses have picked up something. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Nice. Oh yeah, and Howard Shore. James Newton Howard. This is like one of the childhood movies I really liked.
Oh, look at you.
Oh yeah. Like just like to be able again, I think composers are geniuses because to be able to know exactly how an instrument's going to sound and fit in a song and to make people feel a certain way is like pretty cool. And this song is I Do Believe in Fairies. The Howard Shore. Or James Newton Howard, not Howard Shore. And then I don't know who does this one though, but I like it. James Horner. Remember this? Wasn't this Bicentennial Man?
Master, we are not alone.
Shit. And this is a Celine Dion song, by the way. Lost as can be when you look at me, and I am not lost in. Celine Dion's situation's really sad. In Dom we trust. Alan Silvestri, the Forrest Gump soundtrack. Or again, James Newton Howard, Lady in the Water. Directed by what? M. Night Shyamalan? The prologue. I'm about to test some movie knowledge. Whee! Oh shit. Repair. Repair. Ooh, almost blew it up. It would have been like the 50th time I've blown up a car. Oh, I'm gonna take a break. And then I'll be back on, Toasty Bum. How are you doing? I like this song though. I've never actually seen Lady in the Water, but this song is really pretty. I remember seeing the trailer and this song came out and I was like, okay. Braveheart? I will gladly watch Braveheart with you all. Gladly. I'm gonna take a break and then I'll get back on again this evening, Toasty. Toasty Bum. Just trying to gather all the drops. Like my movie soundtracks, they harmoniously, there we go, fit the scene, but Hans Zimmer is always making epic music. You can always recognize him. Dude, I'm telling you. I'm kind of sad. Wasn't it James? Was it James Newton Howard or James Horner? One of them died in an airplane crash, and we're never gonna hear their music again, which is really freaking depressing. Private plane, just like John Denver, so, you know. And he made some pretty music too. He wasn't a composer though, but you know. Shanghai Noon was good, that most recent one we watched. This is really pretty. I think Irish music or Celtic music is pretty. I think harps are beautiful. And dulcimers, which this could be played on a harp or a dulcimer and it would sound equally as pretty. Oh, you're still at work, RIP. It's okay, I'll be back on later. If you missed part of the stream this time, I'll be back.
Trader Rick is now closed. Get the fuck out.
I played this song on the piano not too long ago. really like it. It's very soft and calming. Yeah, I dabble. Not the best, but still. For example, there was a scene in the Inception movie when they're drowning and I got a bulb above my head. It must be Hans Zimmer. Yeah. John Powell and Batu Sinner? I don't know. This is good too, though, but. This is just pretty. So nice. All right. Before I bore you guys too much with my compositions, I am going to take a break. I will be back on a little bit later. If you guys want to join in. I hope you all enjoyed this first part of the stream. I'll be back for part 2 probably this evening later. I'm gonna try to get some stuff done around the house. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you all had fun.